2023. This is our statement of financial position as at 2023, where we have cash both in hand and also in the bank account about 41,632.90. And this is coming from the accumulated net contribution brought forward from the year 2022, which is about 39,093.40 ringgit, and also net contribution of the year for about 2,539.50 ringgit. Can we have the next slide? Okay. So how did we earn the income is through the Pibb annual fee, which we charge about 100 ringgit per family. So which means that if you have more than one child, you just pay 100 ringgit. For the year 2023, we have contribution by the fee about 13,000 ringgit and 800. And from here, our expenses goes to the below, which is about the bank charges, 113 ringgit 50 cent. We also do sponsor for sports activities to the school, which includes MSSD, about 3,967. Boot camp for IGCSE student, 4,480 ringgit. And also the AGM Pibb, where we purchase the food, about 2,700 ringgit. So net expenses totaling about 11,260 ringgit and 50 cent. And now the net contribution of the year is 2,539 ringgit 50 cent. This on the audited, which is confirmed by our auditor Puan Rafida for 2023 ended. And as at now, which is not being audited yet, for September 2024, our current income is around 43,457 ringgit and 70 cent. And earlier, if you heard what Dato has mentioned, currently from all this Pibb fee that the parents paid, we give back to the school, to the children. So for all those contributions that we have done. And for currently, what we are planning to do is to replenish the Islamic hall carpet. And the cost is around 40,000 plus. And we have just started to get the contribution from the parents. As at now, I think we have about 2,000 ringgit only contribution for the parents. So we are still lacking about 38,000. So any one of you who would like to contribute into this, we can provide you the QR code later, directly paid to the account of Pibb. And once we have the sufficient money, then only we can put to the new carpet into the Islamic hall, because currently I think the carpet is not quite decent per se, because a lot of students, whenever they have any activity sleeping in the school, they will be sleeping in the Islamic hall itself. So we would really greatly appreciate, you can just contribute anytime as when you want. It's not like necessarily you only pay one time, contribute one time, okay? So once we have this donation sufficient enough, then we can replenish this. So our target is actually by the year end 2024, but it seems that the gap is still huge. So we hope that the parents and everyone can just come up and contribute as a sadaqah. So any questions on the account? Okay, thank you from me. Can we get the approval on this, Mr.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Maya, for your detailed presentation of financial report. Okay, move on. We need approval for the financial report. Who would like to approve it? Give me your name, your full name, please. Anybody?
Azrul Izam Biruski. I approve the financial report for 2023.
Seconded?
Okay, I second the approval. Maslina,
Okay, Alhamdulillah, we hereby we approve the financial report for 2023. Right. Moving on, okay, I will ask, anyone want to add on something? All right, thank you.
Where should I be? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. I've got a problem with my knees, so I have to stay here. I'm Rafida. I'm also the auditor of the IBB. With regards to the accounts, I think it has been true and fair. At the same time, I would also like to make a recommendation, because the funds that we got from the parents for the fees is actually transferred into Brainy Bunch school account. So what we'd like to have is actually it to be transferred directly to PIBB, because the challenge that the committee has is actually to have the list of parents who have paid. So by paying directly to PIBB account, then we'll be able to have your list of names. That's my recommendation. I hope the parents would agree, and I put it back to the committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Rafika, for her feedback. Okay, moving on, I now request Madam Tabassum, Secretary of PIBB, to present the Secretary's report for the year 2023.
Thank you very much, Mr. Asli. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. PIBB Parsatwan Initiative Ibu Bapa Guru Brainy Bunch is registered and was established in 2017 and duly registered with registrars of societies. PIBB is a parent-teacher association that strives to build a strong partnership between parents and teachers, creating an inclusive platform to support the academic, emotional, and social growth of our students. Our mission is to foster collaboration among parents, teachers, and the school management to create a nurturing environment where every child can thrive. PIBB operates under the guidance of its executive committee, which consists of President. Currently we have Dr. Noor Adnan, Vice President Mr. Abdul Ghaffar, Secretary myself, Assistant Secretary Mrs. Hasni Liana, Treasurer Mrs. Noor Wahayu, Assistant Treasurer Mrs. Asmita, and of course we have Auditor Puan Rafida. The team of the executive committee, the term of the committee is for 2 years. However, the annual general meeting is held every year for the approval of financial reports and to discuss key matters concerning PIBB activities and operations. Structure of PIBB and bureaus. PIBB is organized into 5 bureaus, each led by dedicated heads, deputy heads, and members. These bureaus work closely with Brainy Bunch management to address various aspects of student development and parental involvement. These bureaus are Communication and Support Bureau, headed by Puan Noor Liana, Recreational Bureau, headed by Mr. Nizam, Fund and Special Education Bureau, headed by Mr. Nazir, Leadership and Spiritual Development Bureau, headed by Puan Sara, Health and Safety Bureau, headed by Puan Khalida. Communication and Support Bureau ensures effective communication between parents and Brainy Bunch by appointing PIBB class representatives for each class. These representatives act as a bridge for sharing information between parents and the school. However, we have been unable to appoint class representatives for all classes. In such cases, Ustaz Abdullah has been assisting PIBB with communication efforts. We invite all interested parents to join PIBB as class representatives or volunteers to strengthen this vital link. Recreational Bureau has actively supported Brainy Bunch in organizing events such as Sports Day and year-end concert by providing volunteers. PIBB activities and meetings. PIBB Executive Committee is committed to meeting every month to discuss issues concerning students, parents, and the school. Unfortunately, in 2023, committee could only meet with Brainy Bunch management 3 times due to scheduling challenges. In the previous AGM, Coach Fadil assured parents that he would personally attend these meetings to address their concerns. We hope for more consistent and productive meetings in the coming year. Financial overview. PIBB's finances are managed transparently, with the treasurer presenting the detailed financial report annually during the AGM. The main source of income is RM 100 annual PIBB membership fee per family. Unfortunately, only a few parents pay the PIBB annual fee, which limits the association's ability to implement planned activities. We are deeply grateful to Brainy Bunch for kindly assisting PIBB by collecting these fees on our behalf. In 2023, funds supported initiatives such as Senior Students Boot Camp, sports equipment for MSSD tournaments, etc. We sincerely thank all parents who contributed and encourage others to support PIBB's efforts through the membership fee, enabling us to continue benefiting the Brainy Bunch community. Challenges that we faced. In 2023, several bureau heads stepped down as they left Brainy Bunch, and we have not been able to find new volunteers to take up their leadership roles. We encourage parents to step forward and contribute their time and skills to help PIBB achieve its objectives. Despite these challenges, PIBB remains committed to its mission of serving the students, teachers, and parents of Brainy Bunch. We thank all bureau heads, volunteers, and parents for their support and dedication. Moving forward, we aim to appoint more class representatives and active bureau heads, increase the frequency of meeting with Brainy Bunch management, organize more impactful activities and events through the support of all parents. Let us work together to make the coming years even more successful for our children and the Brainy Bunch community. Thank you very much. Over to you, Ms. Rasni.
Okay, thank you for the inspiring speech from Madam Tabassum. Okay, let me reflect on what Tabassum said. I have this hadith struck my mind from Sahih Muslim. Whenever have his brothers in his time of needs, Allah will be there in his time of needs. So that means that let's work together. Okay, don't worry about helping others. Surely Allah will help us, inshallah. Now it's time for us to actually introduce our leadership of Brainy Bunch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to invite Ustaz Adin, Chief Executive Officer of Brainy Bunch International Islamic Montessori School, to deliver his speech. Before he takes on the stage, I would like to say a few words about him. Ustaz Adin is a remarkable leader with a very friendly nature. He has special love and connection with both children and parents, making them feel at home and cared for. He is always approachable and ready to help, which have earned him great respect within the Brainy Bunch community. Please join me in welcoming Ustaz Adin to the stage, inshallah.
The floor would like to welcome Fanuri, our principal of the high school.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I just want to ensure that every one of us get the reward of Sunnah. Okay, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen, Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli wa ba'du. First of all, I would like to respond the applause from everyone the moment we announced that Ustaz Adin is the CEO of Brainy Bunch International Islamic School. My response always, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. The decision may be right, but may be wrong. In case the decision is wrong, so Allah forgive us. Forgive Coach Fazil, forgive Antinori, and forgive me. Okay, and then too much to introduce me just now. I'm not the man of show. Mostly Coach Fazil, Antinori. So my show is already in front of the gate in the morning. Okay, that is my real show, the moment I welcome the students and the parents, also the teachers. So Uncle Asni is too much for me to describe me as, full with love. Mostly we love everyone, right? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "La yu'minu ahadukum hatta yuhibba li akhihi ma yuhibbu li nafsihi." There is no other intention of being kind except to ensure that every one of us live by practicing Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, first and foremost, of course, I would like to apologize. Inshallah, this is not my field to talk, but because of the decision has been made by the management to replace Antinori as with a reposition. Actually, these changes are not the first in our journey, because we started Brain Band since 2012. Me and Antinori, I think most of the team, they are new, except me and Antinori. So our journey is pretty much more than 10 years, so we keep on changing in terms of the position. But of course, in terms of the spirit of work, we are together at all times. So we don't see that the moment Antinori in the position and then I feel bad, or Antinori in position and Antinori feel bad. We always very grateful with whatever position, because the position was the objective of the battle in this life, but how they can contribute the march that we can. There is I think Swearigat Antinori, I will explain. She is our think tank for the international school, for the high school, for the elementary, since day one, since second year, because Antinori joined and the end of first 2013. So a lot of changes that she contributed, and until today, I know the student. I have seen the decision made by Coach Fazil and the team with regard to the intention to strengthen our high school students, because we found that students now speak Malay very casual compared to English, and then also the teachers. So and then Coach Fazil made decision to make sure that Antinori ensure the English within the students and the teachers very smooth, and then she have a task other than being principal also. She need to strengthen the training for the English. Yeah, and then me always a kind of bumper lah. So the man behind the show, but now they give me the show. But still, the real show of me is actually the moment I meet the children and I comfort them the moment they get a problem, and then so meet the parents. Like today, mashallah, there's someone who passed away and they call me. So I'm really happy for they call me, because they don't know how to manage the janazah and how to contact with the hospital. Just everybody just came to their house, and there is something incident within the parents of kindergarten. And alhamdulillah, I'm happy to be part of that kind of things, because I have to make sure that my time useful is not for me but for everyone. Okay, we get to the journey of Brain Bunch. I know I have before that Adnan mentioned about some concerned parents, so I feel the concern. Okay, we get to the changes of the management or changes of the teachers, because the teachers keep on in and out. Of course, there is a reason behind it, either internal reason or external reason. I think later we're going to have our session to discuss. If there is some concern I want to address, we try our best to answer and then to explain to you. I just would like to touch with regard to the remain weeks for our students within inshallah after 2 weeks, inshallah they're going to come to end of the academic year. So the student will go for holiday. So we're going to have a very strategic plan to ensure that the student within the remaining of days, within 2 weeks after the concert, inshallah, we're going to have our intensive PT training for the students in the morning. So just to make sure that everyone have the routine, inshallah, during the holiday, because the moment they are in the holiday, the lives are very loose. So, some parents, I hope that the whole days are the school for the children, school days for the children, because the moment they come to the holiday, so they have, they have the free time, a lot of things to do, but of course, somehow we need to manage the things. this is the reason why the last 2 weeks of the session, we just to make sure that we need to start right the routine of our children, because we do believe with the success routine, and then we're gonna have the children or students with discipline, and by having this discipline, inshallah, they may attain a success for their journey. So come to the final event, of course, a year-end concert where most of the children every day they do their practicing for their part, and then last minute also we need to add on the Quranic recitation for every classes. So I think last week, so we need to prepare also not only one performance, so students need to perform twice. They need to perform surah recitation, because that's how we start our elementary 10 years ago, where every student have to read the verse. Just make sure that they at least they memorize certain verse, and that they understand the meaning. So every student have to do the same thing. So, and then last week we start to do this training. Of course, the student feel really, really hard to do, but finally they managed to do. Okay, so now whatever sacrifice of the teachers, the students for this these days in preparing the year-end concerts, we're gonna see during their performance, inshallah, on 21st and 22nd. 21st for the elementary, and 22nd for the high school. Okay, and then I would like to update you with regard to the next year plan in terms of the students we have so far. Almost 70% of the students have the existing students are registered for next year. And then I know this the encouragement of Dr. Fazil with regard to tahfidh. I remember, if I can force you to send your children to tahfidh, I will do it. Now we had a problem with the number of students, those who joining tahfidh. Now we have almost 60 students. 60 students, they have the interest to join tahfidh, and then parents start to call to ask about the assessment and all those things. For this, inshallah, we're gonna have a camp to introduce the program of Akmal to the students, those who are interested to join the program in 4th to 7 August. 7 will be the assessment and the interview session with the parent, because some of the parents, because tahfidh is only 1 year, so there are some of own way, they really stick to the plan. They manage their own holiday, and then ask the children to be excluded from the program. So next year we have to make sure that no such kind of deal for parents to manage their own holiday, and then for tahfidh to follow the program. And then of course the problem with the tahfidh now, with the number increase of the 60, and then we have the existing student with the shahada. We have 4 students, so more than 60. So yesterday we have a short meeting with Coach Fazil. We are going to develop the new building using the container concept for tahfidh in the Box Park area. There will be the solution. I know some parents, they start to send the proposal to build a new building, but before they submit, we already decided to have that building. Okay, inshallah. I think that's all. Anything, so later we can have a Q&A. Of course, there's a lot of concern with regard to the teachers, why the teachers keep on changing. I just want to update one thing. For next year, you may don't see the teachers, those of this year, because they may decide to leave, because we have a briefing with the teachers. The problem when the teachers keep on changing, and especially when they leave the school in the middle of the year, so we got problem with the reportings, and of course with the progress report. So that's why we decided to give an option to the teachers. For those who want to stay with us at least for 1 year, in 2025, they need to sign the commitment letter to stay. If they don't commit to stay for 1 year, so we advise them to leave. But alhamdulillah, everything is solved. So students sign for those. Most of them, they are committed. except maybe around from the high school we have only 3 teachers. They are not committed to stay, mostly because of they have applied another job from the government. They are waiting for the announcement for them to call by the government. So we have I think it's more than 5 teachers. They are waiting from the decision. So actually they applied with the government, because mostly the teachers will leave when they get better offer. So we cannot stop everyone to leave. Same goes, even though Tahfiz also, we have the teachers also, the one who leave, you get offer in Sabah to be the government servant. So that's the situation that we face, but as much as we can. So we try to have a strategic plan for that, we are preparing the teachers for those who leave, and then we are preparing the replacement teacher through World Best Teacher. So now they are in training for 2 months. Inshallah in January they're gonna start on job training. We have around 10-12 teachers daily training for the all Islamic Montessori. So we want the teachers, if they can teach both Islamic and also Montessori, so they will be good teachers for us, because they can manage for both. So this is the inspiration of a new decision of the management to ensure that the teacher can teach both, and then of course in terms of the income will be increased, inshallah. Okay, that's all my introduction to all of you as a CEO, but please don't call me CEO, call me Aden. Okay, the moment you see me in front of the gate, I am famous with Aden. The people know me and my name Aden. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair. I do apologize for any mistake and shortcoming. Jazakallah khair. May Allah bless every one of us in this hall, and may Allah give us the best in the journey of our children, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Ustadi, for your inspiring words and for sharing your vision and dedication with us. Okay, our meeting is incomplete without hearing the voice from our beloved Auntie Nori. Inshallah, can you give us a round of applause for our high school principal?
Okay, thank you, Uncle Asni. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. I was not scheduled to talk today, but because Ustaz Aden highlighted me a lot in his talk, suddenly I was put in the spotlight. Okay, but never mind. I'm very happy to address everyone and to just welcome everyone to this event. Alhamdulillah. Just to update a little bit from what Ustaz Aden has said, I've been holding a management position for more than 10 years. I feel that there was the reason why I wanted to work with the high school team this year is because there were a lot of uncertainties. There was a lot of anxiety among parents where the children are very well taken care of when they are in elementary, but the minute they go to high school, the standard is not being met. All right. So I want to, in my position as a CEO before, I did not work directly with them. There were a lot of people under me. I have my HOD, I have my VP, I have my subject matter experts. So there are a lot of layers that sometimes communication didn't get through, or things were not executed the way we want it to be executed. So this year I decided to just relinquish all the management duties to our beloved Ustaz Aden and focus solely as the principal of high school. I believe we are doing a lot for high school students. We have very talented teachers, we have very dedicated pool of teachers who are willing to do a lot for their children. A lot of things were in place but were not properly communicated or disseminated to the parents. Hence, parents think that the high school environment is not very focused on academic. I want to debunk that myth. We are very focused on academic, but not only academic. Our goal is when our students leave Brainy Bunch, they are ready to face the world. Okay, we all know that when they leave Brainy Bunch, they might not even be in school in Malaysia, because this is an international school. We might send our child to other parts of the world. So we want to prepare them for something more than just academic. Spiritual is very important. We have engaged a full-time Ustaz Zakwan to work back on our syllabus on Islamic studies. We provide sanad for Al-Fatiha. We check their Al-Fatiha all the time to make sure they are reciting properly. So we go into the little details to ensure that when our children is out, when they are ready to graduate, they bring with them the Brainy Bunch tag sheet, that when people look at them and people know, oh, this is the product of Brainy Bunch, and we want it to be a good product. Okay, we do not want, we try as much as we can to improve our curriculum. For parents who are not aware, for secondary school, we offer the IGCSE curriculum. We are the exam center for Cambridge, but inshallah next year we want to do more. We will be offering the SPM fast track for students who graduated from Brainy Bunch, because I think a lot of parents here, we graduate with the normal system, the national system, which is SPM, right? So even the colleges in Malaysia, not everybody accepts IGCSE 100%. They do accept, it depends on the courses. Some courses they accept IGCSE, but you have to take Sejarah and Bahasa Melayu for SPM. Some they do accept. We have students in UPM, but she was doing a very niche course, so they accept IGCSE. We have a lot of students in, we also have one student in University Malaya, but she had to go through another year of A-level before she can do that. And some courses, they actually require a few SPM subjects. So we thought that when we analyze the curriculum, now that I'm in the position, we had a lot of time to look back at all the curriculum that we have. We feel that it's not that far off. I mean, maybe in certain subjects, for example, English. English is simpler in IGCSE as compared to SPM. Same goes for Bahasa Melayu, for example. So the teachers have already the foundation, the knowledge, right? Because it cannot be so far off. Anyway, it's the same subject. So we thought when they graduate from IGCSE, we will have a fast track event for 6 subjects. English, Math, Science. We're going to have Bahasa Melayu. We're going to have Pendidikan Islam. I'm not sure for the other one. Sorry, it just slipped my mind. But I will share the details with you if you need more info. So we decided to just have this with the student to prepare them for SPM if they want to take these 6 papers. Alright, so we are constantly improving the curriculum, we are constantly improving our preparation for our students before they leave school. For that, we need a lot of support from the parents. One of the core requirements in Montessori is parents and teachers engagement. That is very important. A lot of time I feel that when the children are in the elementary, parents tend to be very proactive. But the minute the children are in high school, because the term is, they are grown up, but these are the people, or these are the students, they are not children, but they are not an adult yet. So they are going through some emotional development that can be very complex with what they are watching on social media. The social media is not helping. Children watching or using gadget without supervision is very dangerous. Alright? So teachers have to step in, because we spend more time with the children in school than parents does. By the time we come back, parents will be too tired. You know, sometimes I'm too tired to talk to my child as well. So my time with her in the car is very important. That's the only time I can give her undivided attention while I'm driving. So we want to make sure, as teachers, we want to make sure, for me, my role is to make sure that our teachers understand their role. This is not only for high school, this is for elementary as well, not only to teach. Alright, our mission is for them to teach, coach, and help. So if I have 25 children in my class, I must be able to look at every one of them and tell where they are. If you're the parents and I'm the teacher, you come to me, okay, Auntie Nori, where is my child? I can tell you the development creatively, emotionally. I want the teacher to know the parents, to know the students that well. only then you can help them. Only then you will become a good coach or an educator. You're not just a teacher. So this is what I aim to instill. Has been always our plan, but it's not something that can be done overnight. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of understanding towards the common mission. So please pray for me. I hope to see a lot of you, inshallah. Do come and make an appointment to see me at any time. Just come to my office. And if you have any concern about your child, please come forward, talk to me or talk to Ustaz Hadan. We'll try our best to help you, inshallah. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Nur. Okay. And now it's time for feedback, suggestion, and open floor. We'll present the feedback and suggestion provided by parents. This input has been carefully extracted from Google Form, submitted by parents and have been consolidated for review.
We are also sharing this valuable feedback with Ustaz Adin, Anji Lori and Breni Bunch Management to ensure it is taken into consideration for future improvement. May I request Ustaz Ridwan to kindly share the feedback and suggestions that have been given by parents during filling up the attendance form. Brainy Bunch may review and act upon these suggestions after today's meeting. Simultaneously, we would like to open the floor for our question and answer session to hear from you directly. At the same time, I would like to invite young Barbahagir Dato Noor Adnan, President PIBB, to address the feedback, share his insights and respond to any queries or suggestions. Dato Noor Adnan. This is the feedback that we have received via Google Form.
Assalamualaikum. Just to summarize the feedback and suggestion, in particular, we have a few key situation or key issues, in particular security, teachers going in and out of the school, reorganization of BB management, PIBB membership, increase of school field, and participation of the members of PIBB. Okay. In security, what we are saying is that if you are aware, there are a lot of development, especially the creation of new classes for the kindi at the back, all right, in the school, opening of food stall along the school building or near the field, and also some public advertisement of what's happening in the school. Okay, development of the kindergarten has already been completed. The first phase, the second phase, they are doing some more development there. So there is a concern by parents about the security because they don't see enough securities officers or security guard along the area. We don't know whether you are a parent or you are an outsider. The second one is that the school has already opened up stores. We have roti canai stall, we have burger stalls and all that open to the student. I think which is okay with that. But on contrary, in one or two of the media social, we have people advertising their product and asking the public to come to school to get their product. So there is a concern by some of the parents saying that if you allow public to come in, all right, what happened to the security? Because if you look at the normal secondary school and primary school, which we happens to attend, all right, it is difficult to enter the school during school time. Okay, so that is a concern. There are a lot more things happening, so we don't know. So that are some of the issues that the parent has raised. The teachers' enrollment, meaning I think it was addressed a bit by Usadin. I guess there are concern of the parents saying that the trend is always there. I know back in the 1970s when I attended the Teachers Training College, all right, immediately after my graduation, I was posted to a school. But right now, when you attend the teaching or your graduate, you don't get the posting right away. They will float you and all that. That's why I think Brady Bunch is facing some problem that they wait until they are offered. So based on that, then they will leave the school and join the public sector. So I guess the school is always aware of what's happening and all that, and a lot of action has been taken. Reorganization of BB Education Group. I know this is a private international school, so the school is always there. The management, the top management has the right, but nevertheless, I think they should also check or give feedback or take some feedback from the parents so as we can make the school better, a place where we have high standard of education and teaching for our children. We have already highlighted to the management of PIBB because all the while the fee has been collected by the school, then only it transferred. Last year, I think we only received 12,000 ringgit, which we translate into 120 parents or family. In actual fact, we have almost close to about 450 family, which we could get about 45,000. Tapi that's what we are getting. So that's why suggestion from one of our committee members, Puan Rafida, as an auditor, that the collection should be done by the PIBB themselves. That's an increase of responsibility and work and the task. So I don't know whether is that the right thing or not to do. Last but not least is the increase of school fees, because earlier we were told that to re-enroll, to book a place, and with the fee, we have to pay some money.